Hi Libra, thank you for joining me. This is gonna be your free flowing intuitive reading, and this is an in depth reading. Um, so in depth reading, I'm gonna go deeper in each energy, and it's like a longer reading. Libra, without any further delay, let's start. Right. So when I was meditating on your energy, I was getting that Libra wants to do something differently. Libra wants to take charge. Libra wants to do on their way. So and then this card showed up. You who show the way. And I'm really feeling like Libra, you are in a situation that has been you have been patient. You have been patient. Maybe it's a long lasting situation. It can be going on something for quite a long time, or if it is a too intense, maybe it can be going on for some months, few months. But whatever it is there. This energy is with you for a while now, and I feel like you did what Libra does, like balancing, thinking about different aspect of it, what you should do, what others are thinking, trying to bring this situation into equilibrium. But I feel like you reach to a point where you feel like, I need to take things in my hand. If I really want this to be done, if I really want to get out of something that is suppressing me, that is not subconsciously or maybe consciously not making me happy, not making me content, not making me like I'm living my life the way I vision my life to be. There is this dissatisfaction and the void that kind of looming inside my energy, inside my body, inside my soul. I need to take action. I need to take action, and I feel like you are not only take action, you are doing something completely differently. You are doing something out of ordinary, something that you are doing that doesn't really you cannot really put it in a cookie cutter mold. It doesn't have a predefined structure. So you are kind of redefining something. You are kind of laying out the pathway to do something. So there is like a innovative energy I'm getting, courage, innovative determination, self confidence, and lot of self, like 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 the self belief that I can do it. That kind of energy is very potent at this moment. So this is your overall energy, Libra. Now let's get into this, what's going on. So we got this, look at this, we got this devil and the judgment. And I'm really feeling that you are becoming this bigger version of yourself, something that has put you, because this person is holding their head between their two hands and almost like paralyzed with agony, paralyzed with negative thoughts, and paralyzed with like, how can I get out of it? Or it doesn't have to be that forceful and dramatic. It can be something that has been pressing on you for quite a while. It may be mild, but the persistence of this energy kind of got under your skin, and you are now becoming this a bigger version, almost like a, okay, I don't like that word, man up. I don't like that word at all. So you are yourself up, whatever, how you define yourself. You are kind of gaming up, like stepping up your own self and becoming this bigger version who can take a lot of, who has the strength to plow through some kind of harsh energy that environment, society, your surroundings, family, friends, colleagues, like, cohorts, like, can put you through. So there is like that kind of, okay, I can take it, that kind of confidence that you are getting. And what you are getting, you have to be this intense energy right now. You are becoming this intense energy, not to your detrimental but to your liberation. you wanna there is a you are hearing, almost like I'm hearing that Libra can hear the nightingale within themselves, who sing songs, who can see the beauty. But there is a that part of you, some, and you are more and more, you are realizing that part of you, which is more attuned with yourself, which is more attuned with the high vibrational energy called love. And you are like, how can I unleash that, energy? My environment where I live, like physically and figuratively, may not be the ideal medium for me to really unleash that energy. So because of that, you all almost kind of kept this energy inside you, like some like this. I'm like, I'm getting these things, the Libra getting out of the social norm. Libra is breaking social norm. People don't realize, people called Aquarius the rebellious. Yeah, of course Aquarius the rebellious, but I feel like Libra and Taurus both are very rebellious sign. Libra does it with beauty and Taurus does it with stubbornness, and Aquaria does it with intelligence and don't care, that kind of way. But I feel like Libra and like you are, you does it with such a gentleness and softness and politeness, and with a sophistication that people don't realize that Libra has a wild string within themselves, and that's the string that you're pulling out. Look at this, and as I say string, there is the string. You are almost like you are being the puppet master of your own self. You are being the puppet of your own self, and you are being the puppet master, and you are creating the story, you are rewriting the story, you are bringing out the character out of yourself when it is needed. So almost like you are creating a orchestration of drama, orchestration of your life, a dramatic life of yourself, and you are being the behind, you are holding the strings, and you are bringing out some part of yourself that is very attuned, that is very lovable, that is not only that is almost like a free, like real freedom. That part of you really understand what it means to be free. It's not about it's not about political jargon of freedom, or like all this political one liner to define ourselves free. This part of you really attune with the ultimate true essence of freedom, and you are bringing out that with almost like intensity, with the Capricornic energy of devil. And I just noticed devil is 15 broken down to 6, and this is 33 broken down to 6. So you both, and 6 is the number of heart chakra. And I'm like hitting, like you are really pulling out your heartstring. You are really pulling out your heartstring. So you yourself becoming the master of yourself, if that makes sense, and bringing out some part of yourself who understand the real essence of freedom. So Libra is about to do something that is some, almost like two others surprise. And I'm also getting that it may be, before you get into this, it could be to your surprise as well. You could not fathom, you could not imagine, like before you get into this energy, that you could do that. So there is that kind of surprise element that coming into the picture. Then look at this, we got this 4 of feathers and the wheel in reverse. I'm getting that, that's, this, you have been almost like you are waking up to life, you are waking up to your variation of your own being. You're realizing that you are not just one dimensional or two dimensional being. You have multi layers, and there is like more, within this 4 of feathers. You have been kind of taking a time off. I feel like Libra has been almost like in a mental slumber, where they, in this slumber mode, you kind of saw almost like a different version, almost like a different avatar of yourself. And then you choose the one that you really want to focus on, the one that you really want to be in this moment, and that's what you are pulling out with the Judgment. Look at this, some version is coming out of yourself. It's like it's like you are not destructing your old self, you are bringing out a new self. Because with this four of feathers, I feel like while you are kind of, maybe in past few months or maybe in even years, some of you have been very, maybe not years, they're giving me months, like, it's like you have been very focused on yourself, almost like you are paying a close attention to your own inner movement. And more you did that, you realize that there is just not one you, there is a multiple you. And every you has different thing to offer, and you are choosing which one you want to pick. It's almost like you are choosing which one you want to be. It's like you are given a platter of option, and before you could not see that platter, before you saw that only one item of food, but now you can see the platter with a different option, and you are choosing which one you want to be depending on how you are feeling. So there is that kind of, and you are coming out of the slumber mode. And I'm also getting that during that slumber mode, when you kind of mental slumber, you may have dependent a lot on universe, dependent that you kind of laid back. Libra can be laid back energy, because I'm Libra sun. Libra is ruled by the Venusian energy. That's beauty, that luxury, that subtleness, that sophistication is so important to us. Like, we don't like to just whole ass thing, we like to do things smarter than harder. That's our tactics, usually Libra tactics. So you, in that thing, you felt like, there is no point to push things, and push things forward. Things gonna happen in its own, on its own terms, when things is supposed to happen. So there is that kind of flow that you let to happen to yourself, that natural flow that it takes. And now you realize that that phase has been over, that phase has been over. So within that phase, you gained this introspection and reflection, you gained a certain perspective. And that perspective now informing you that this is not the time anymore for the mental slumber, this is not the time anymore to completely give up, surrender to universe. This is the time to take control, because universe had gave you these insights to now, so that you are energized and capable and activated to take control. So like, you are coming out of certain slumber mode, a mental slumber mode. And as you are coming out, we are getting this hanged man and the queen of wands. I'm feeling like that you are realizing that nothing special can happen in my life if I don't know how to look differently. If everybody is looking toward the south, and if I'm also looking at the south, then I am falling into the rat race, because they are going to be seeing, because everybody going to bring the perspective what they look at the south. But how about I look at north? How about I look at north and I see what I can find, and then I can bring that different perspective to the people who are looking at the south. So that means I'm going to bring something additional to this. And this, I feel like you are really looking your life in a very different perspective, and that perspective is kind of goes against the grain. It's almost like you are swimming against the current, but it doesn't feel like cumbersome. There is a certain sense of gentleness and certain sense of skill that you have honed, that kind of enabling you to go against the current without completely exhausting yourself. So there is that kind of energy. There is some sense of smoothness, some sense of relaxation, but at the same time, there is a deep sense that I'm going to do something from differently. I'm going to do something differently. I'm going to take control of this situation, and I'm going to change the path, because I see something that nobody see. Because the queen of wands, you saw some, you got the light, it's almost like, and more, like you are, this is the surprise element. You surprised yourself. Maybe in past you did something that everybody else did, like you followed what everybody else is doing, like you followed, you know what I'm trying to say. There is a certain pattern that you followed, maybe you did in your own way, but there is some kind of similarity, some kind of knowingness, some kind of laid out a map that you followed. But then you change your orientation. You changing your orientation, or already changed your orientation the moment you started seeing things from a different orientation point of view. You see that you got something amazing. You feel like you got something that you can use for your benefit, that you can use to eliminate this kind of whatever you are dealing with, that you felt like you are kind of being suppressed to. You feel like you got some kind of magic in your hand. You feel like, okay, I know this is something new, and I am getting a hold of it, and it's giving me this spark and confidence that I can do it, because now I know that I'm not going to be competing with so many other people who are doing the same thing, because I'm going to be doing from a different angle. So I'm cutting out my competition, and more I'm cutting out of competition, there is a more chance for me to stand out and really solve this problem that I'm dealing with, and really even not only just solve, I can create a new pathway for people to know that there is not just highway, there is alleys, there is all this different way to go somewhere. So there is like that kind of, I got it, magic, like on my hand. There's like confidence boosting. That's why you feel so confident, Libra. You feel like that you now hold the power to really be a leader of your own life, and so that you can be leader to other people too, if you want to be. Not necessarily, but if you want to be, you can be. So that confidence is coming up because you found something which feels almost magical and unique, and you got a hold of it. So then, in the five of then we get this five of feathers and the 10 of acorn. I feel like in past you have been told to do something, almost like I'm getting this word meek. Maybe you are following, like maybe you couldn't do things the way you wanted to because of superior power, superior, like some kind of held up. You were told not to use your brain. You are told not to be visionary. You are told to be a skilled laborer, a skilled worker, rather than be a visionary. You are told that your vision doesn't matter because other people are holding that vision. You are here to contribute to their vision, not to create your own. So because of that kind of mental state, you started being like, you felt like you are almost acting like a meek, acting like, okay, should I go this way, how much I, like almost like a careful and cautious, like nobody, you don't want anybody to come and bite at your butt, that kind of, almost like looking at your back, almost like all the time. So there is that kind of, okay, I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want to create any trouble, I don't want to be in the position that where I will be fired, or I will be talked about, or I will be highlighted, or I will be spotlighted in a negative way. So there was this constant, almost like a nudging energy, that you have to watch your back all the time. Because you were in that energy, you felt like very troubled. You felt like no matter how much hard work you put into the desired result that you wanted, you did not get it. It almost felt like more of a hard work rather than a smart work. It's just the opposite of what you're doing. It's like almost feel like that you are breaking your back, but you are not getting that satisfaction that you are creating something new. You are creating your own path in life. You're progressing in your life on your own terms. So that kind of sovereignty, that kind of personalized satisfaction was constantly missing, and you felt like that your creativity, your uniqueness was under threat. Your uniqueness was not just recognized, but it was kind of forcefully diminished by you and by others, because you are kind of following a certain kind of rules and regulation that have been told to you. So there is this meekness was coming from the past. But the five of feathers in reverse, I feel like you are really, that's where you are stopping it. There is that kind of let go of that energy, Libra. There's a let go of that energy. I'm gonna go deeper on this. I'm gonna see exactly what is this Five of Feathers. Let's go one layer deeper. The moon in reverse. Oh my god, look at this. The moon and it represent by owl. And I feel like that, no, you, it's not that you did not see the whole picture. You were smart. You were smart. You saw the whole picture. You saw what was going on to you. But somehow you did not feel emotionally clear to really what is going on. Like almost like mentally you could say that, okay, this environment is actually suppressing me, this environment is not empowering me, the environment is not really helpful for me. So intellectually you understood that, but emotionally you felt like, I don't know how I feel about that. Do I always have to be a warrior? Do I always have to be the person who craved the path? Or am I the follower? So you couldn't made up your mind. You couldn't be very certain how you feel about this meekness that I was getting. You did not feel very certain about, are you a trendsetter or are you a follower, or you are somewhere in between. You are not sure about your own positionality in your own life, in relation to society, in relation to family, in relation to your environment. So there is that kind of not knowing kind of feed into this meekness more and more in past. So then look at this. Then we got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. This is something that you don't want to do. Like you don't want to do anything that has very really grounded, almost like has a already pre-understood way of doing it. Like King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like a, that, I'm getting this energy. This person go by the rules and they know how to go by the rules, and because they understand the game of the how to be successful in the man-made world so well that they can be successful, but they are not innovative. They are rule followers, because but they know the game so well, they play it better than others, but they are no trendsetter. They are no, there is no innovativeness in King of Pentacles. There is a lot of stability, lot of groundedness, lot of wealth accumulation, lot of prestige and status accumulation, but it doesn't give you the sense that you are living your life on your own terms. King of Pentacles is energy that you learned how to navigate, how to play the game better than many people. So you feel contained because you know how to play the game. It's almost like you became a champion of chess rather than you are creating a game that is for yourself, a new kind of game, or maybe not even a game at all. So there is that kind of traditionality, this kind of sticking within the structure and limitation of so-called realness, so-called reality. So you are like, no, I am not like that. I am somebody different. I am Four of Pentacles. This is again a Capricornic energy, but you are like, you know what? I am holding on to something that I feel that is good for me, that I am going to create a new path. I am going to do things on my own terms, and it doesn't have to be that I have to be master of the game. I don't want to play the game. I want to create a whole new way of being, at least for myself. It doesn't have to be popularized if it is not, doesn't, if you don't want to be. It doesn't have to be get all this external acknowledgement and validation, but I am holding on to it. I am holding on to this energy that I am bringing out something that different, that new energy that you got with the Hanged Man, like new way of looking at it, new perspective coming from a different angle, different orientation, and you are holding on to it, and you are not giving in to this so-called established way of doing things so that you can be successful. So there is that kind of rebellious string, but you see that how you are doing the rebellious thing. You are not making buzz. You are not going out screaming and saying that, "Oh, break everything." You are not bringing tower. You are just doing silently. You are just bringing rebellious, bringing a true change in tune with your emotion, in tune with yourself, within yourself first, before you can bring it to the world. And there is a stubbornness to that. You want to hold on to it. There is a stubbornness, and there is like a, this is mine. This the mindset that I'm getting, it's mine, I'm gonna hold on to it. There is like an earthy entanglement that you're creating to this energy, and you are not ready to succumb to something that has been already written and practiced and being succeed upon. You want to create a new path, you want to create a new path for yourself, you want to be innovative. So let's get another layer for King of Pentacles. Exactly what you want to is there any other deeper layer that we can get? Let's see. Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so definitely you don't wanna, there is like a deep desire not to follow any kind of rules and any kind of way of like like you are almost like Libra is standing against the norm. Libra is standing against the way we see success. Libra is denouncing the value of money to be the prior in life, to be the ultimate priority in life. Libra is saying that the way we see success is detrimental to our soul. Our success is something that we have to endure within ourselves, and how we become a better or more full and holistic whole person, maybe that is the meaning of success. So you are not running after something that is driven by greed, that is driven by social code of how to be successful and how to hold the prestige, how to hold the status code. You are like look at this King and Queen Pentacles in reverse. Like you are not budging, you are not playing any kind of game that will put you in a structure that will limit your own ability to expand. So you are kind of deliberately absolutely determined, and there is a strong stubbornness with the Four of Pentacles. Like nobody can budge you from this mentality, and you are not running after, you are not chasing any kind of material success the way we view success. So there is an internal shift with the Judgment, internal shift, and there is a lot of Capricornic energy here. We got Devil with the Four of Pentacles, with the King of Queen Pentacles, like a lot of Capricornic energy. You are redefining the meaning of success for you. What is success for you? We're redefining it, and we are very content about that. You are not even oh, how about will I be compared, am I being success? You are not even, you are like unflinched, yeah, unflinched about it. You are not even bothered about those definition that has created around you. So there is a strong sense of going away from tradition, strong sense of doing things on your own, strong sense of doing things something that is completely unprecedented. You are kind of creating your own path, Libra. Hold on. Okay, so then we got Queen of Acorn and the King of Shells. I feel like this thing, whatever you are doing, you are not gonna be flashy. You are not gonna be somebody, like you don't want a fan following. You don't want to be this so-called hero. You don't want to be this oh, my way is the, look at this, I am creating a new way, follow me. No, you don't want people to tell, or not to, like you don't want anybody, you don't want to influence anybody. Your concern is yourself. Your concern is yourself. Whatever feels right to you, you do it. You don't do it because you want like you don't want to create another pattern. Like this kind of, like this King of Queen Pentacles, they have been a pattern because they have been practiced over centuries and centuries. What is the success? What is the meaning? What is the like life like oriented around this concept of money, the life oriented around with the concept of money based wealth, money based success. You don't want to create another path. You feel like that everybody should have come to their own senses and decide which path they want to create. Maybe everybody will take their own path. Maybe there is not just one or two paths, maybe there is 1,000 paths, and everybody is going there on their own way. So there is a, you don't want to be this kind of flashy, look at me, follow me. I am gonna tell you how to lead life, how to lead a better successful life, how to lead a spiritual life, or how to be a wealth accumulator in life. You don't want to give this kind of, you don't want to pave path for others, because you are coming for, you want to just do for yourself. You want to bring this harmony within yourself so much. You want to be nurtured and flourish within yourself. Your focus is yourself, your emotion, your body, your mind, your soul, your ether. That's what like there is a certain sense of secretive, almost like a veil around your energy. It's almost like you are minding your own business, but very, very focused, assertive, very, very focused, assertive, devoted towards this goal, towards this new way of being, because you are the one who show the way. But they are also telling me that your ambition, your intention is not to create and not to tell people how to do things just because you are doing in a different way. But I feel like eventually it's gonna be like that. People gonna come to you, people gonna be attracted to you, because you don't demand attraction, you don't demand attention, you don't demand, oh follow me, rule, I am gonna tell you how to do. You don't demand. You know that life is a evolving change, and you cannot just be one day, oh I know how life is and I'm gonna tell people what life is. You just want you to be nourished, and you want everybody around you to be feel nourished on their own, so that they don't come to you as a like, okay, you are the guide, you are the light, show me the light. But eventually I feel like, because you are holding, because you are not demanding all this, it's gonna come to you automatically, because you are holding that light, and people gonna see that, people gonna feel the warmth when they come near you. But you are not coming, you are not attracting them to you on purpose. So there is a not flashiness, not bombarding, like, okay, look at me, because we like Leo energy, like, oh I'm on a stage and I'm gonna be the queen diva, and whatever I do is the ultimate way of doing things. Are you attracted? Follow me. Not like that. You are doing with something very scorpionic energy, king of shells, very scorpionic, something very deep and intense and intimate, but at the same time extremely grounded in your own emotion, in your, like, look at this four of pentacles, you are holding on to it. You're holding on to it because you know this is the way you want to be in this phase of your life, and that is where you are gonna go. You're gonna go. Is there anything else that I wanna I wanna get a layer on? Let's get a layer on king of shells. Let's see that out when you are so much into, you focus on yourself, kind of secretive veil, what's come out of this veil? Let's see. Look at this chariot, and look at this, you are moving in such a delicate way. This is like rhinoceros. They're the heaviest, one of the heaviest animals in the animal kingdom. And there is a, and that's it's telling me that you are gonna be so, there is a certain aura that gonna come out of your body, and people gonna be attracted to that. There is no rushness, but there is a steady movement, knowing, almost like you know yourself so well, that you are connected with yourself so well, that people gonna be feeling like, oh my god, what Libra is doing. But Libra is not lecturing, Libra is not giving any kind of being a life coach or telling people how to do things, but Libra just doing themselves. But there is a certain aura that coming out of Libra, and people gonna feel like, okay, I can see that Libra is moving, constantly moving, doing some, bringing some real changes. But Libra is so silent that that's why people are going to be connected to you, because you give them this kind of comfort. You create a space for other people to be themselves around you, and that's, through that movement, through that kind of space of veil, which feels like almost like a secretive veil, it's actually creating momentum within you and the people around you, because you do not flush, you do not put everything on the stage for, like applaud, appreciation, external acknowledgement, that kind of bombarding of energy. So there is like that kind of slow but steady movement, and people gonna be attracted to you. So if you're already in this energy, if you're getting a lot of, like, really people like connecting with you, like on a real term, people are connecting with you, they are telling their story to you, they are coming out very honest to you. Don't be surprised, because your energy is vibrating on that level, that where people feel that no, this is not a regular success. The way media everywhere success is being projected is like a constant chase. We have to be Apple Watch, and everything has to be time watching, like we are on a machine. We are like, what do you like go 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 go. But Libra going almost like you are creating your own timeline, and you are going on that, and people are getting attracted to that, because that calmness and that peace and contentment, and also like just minding your own business and not lecturing people, not trying to tell people how to do that. You are just living your life, and you're living your life becoming the example of other people without you even trying. That's so attractive. So don't, if you get a lot of attraction, lot of real connection around people, don't be surprised, because you're vibing on that energy, and that's the way you're showing people. And not only showing people, you're showing yourself the way to be, way to follow one's like who they are and who they are becoming, in tune with oneself. So this is a very spiritual, at the same time practical approach that you're taking, Libra. I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.